I like doing that a lot. Um, yeah, I'm so always surprised how nice it is. And sometimes it's nice when you play it back to front. After a while, it, I find it kind of blurs. I'm not always sure where I am. Um, so I'm just saying that's a nice feeling if you can go along with that. That if you're not sure where you are or where the one is or whatever, just keep playing. It'll come around, kind of thing, you know. And you know you can. It's nearly like you can tell yourself something and you believe it. If you go that feeling where I don't know where the one is and I'm just playing and floating, that's a nice feeling. That's a lovely place to be at. You know, don't panic. You can keep coming in. All right, I'm gonna go down onto tip down up. All right. Tip down. Yeah. How goes? How are you doing? Everyone's starting to loosen up a bit. Yeah?
Yeah, warmed up.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, it's much better, isn't it? It kind of takes a few minutes. Hey, Fiona. All right. We're going to keep going. I don't know, I feel I'd go another 20 minutes just loosening up, doing some exercises. And then, for me anyway, my thumb stops being kind of strange and then I forget about it. So I'll just keep going. All right. I'm going to do another weird one. I'm going to play, let's say, like a reel in 4/4, but start it and in that, you know, that what I call the Johnny Cash thing where you're going in and out, but do it back to front. All right. So starting with the upstroke. So up, down, up, down, up, down. Oh man. Sorry, I was making a load of mistakes. That's weird. That's weird for me as well.
It's a really weird.
It's so I'm gonna have to do that privately when no one's listening.
I wasn't doing that properly because even though I started from the bottom, I kept hitting from the top. You know, the emphasis was from the top. It was really hard.
It's really hard. Yeah, I feel like that's kind of interesting for me that was so difficult. I thought that would be easy.
Yeah, I always find it hard to get a rhythm there because I kept jumping between the two.
Yeah, you haven't got quite. I'm gonna spend a while longer on it myself and see can I fully suss it out, and then I can
Yeah.
show other people. Yeah, that felt totally weird.
Mm.
Anyway, let's do it the right way around and have fun. And listen, do push a little stick if you can. Put a stick on the inside. I'm always saying this, even a brush. It's just handy. You don't have to use it. I kind of hold mine like that, or whatever approach. That's what I do. You know, and try those. I was doing those rolls. Sometimes it's great on the inside for like a kick drum. And let's say we go doom kataka, boom, daka, doom kataka, boom, daka, doom, boom, boom. You know, but sometimes it's nice to just roll on it. Just dabba dum, kataka dum, kadabba dum. You know, you hit in between the ups and downs. All right. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and It's kind of nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very satisfying doing that roll.
Interesting, isn't it? You have to balance the two things. It's I haven't quite got it fully. I'm not, I can do it, but I'm not completely in charge of it yet.
Good. It makes you feel like you're professional, even though you're cheating a bit, but it's brilliant.
Yeah, it's nice.
Ronan, when you're playing though.
Say again?
Sorry, just when you're playing, when you've got this at the back, like, and obviously you have to get that triple, like, are you playing on top of it or below it? And then, like, where exactly, like, if you're playing below it, then, like, are you just moving the beat that you're hitting with this to coincide with this? Like, do you know? Yeah. I'm not explaining myself very well.
Yes.
But like, when you're using this, like, are you playing above?
Let's find out, right? So for that beat, let's say I'm going from the middle to the out, chucka taka, and my hold is around the middle. So I suppose I'm playing below it. Whatever this hits.
Right. Okay.
There. Yeah. So they're not in the exact same place, but you'd move your hand on. If you. Sometimes I took my hand off. It can be a bit too much. I was kind of messing there, and I do a few of them together.
Yeah.
Like Deirdre said, it's kind of satisfying, and you can hear it's really it's like a pronounced way of doing a roll,
I think that what Lisa says is true. You feel so good doing it. It sounds so good, and it's once you get the knack, it's just easy. Sounds professional.
Cool.
Okay, Grant, because I was just trying to move around above it and below it and see where it feels kind of most comfortable.
What did you find, above or below?
Below.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah.
Now, if you watch Ehab's using his hands, and I talked to him about that before, I talked about getting thimbles. But show us what you're doing again, Ehab. Nice.
Use your hand, Ehab, your backhand.
Were you just drumming your fingers against the skin?
Oh, he's doing that.
That's lovely. That's gorgeous. Now that sounds kind of professional.
Yeah.
Cheating. I can do this one too.
Yeah. It's kind of horsey or something.
Yeah.
The gallop. I might go investigate getting thimbles. I think I have them actually from somewhere, just to get an extra sound on the fingertips. Yeah. That's a lovely sound. It's just you mightn't hear that if you have that sitting beside a piper or a squeeze box player. That's gorgeous.
Nice.
Cool. All right, so let's now. I think holding one of these in your hand is good practice, and when you master one thing on your right hand, keep your left hand with something, or that's how I try to get used to, having it in the hand. Just keep it in your hand, even when you're cooking. So let's see. I'm gonna go. Right, I did this before, and it's kind of hard to explain, but let's see. I'm going down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up. Down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down. So let's see. Have you got it? Are we on? Yeah. Down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up. Now, where I put the emphasis is it's not where you think it is, but if you follow me, I'll try and just gradually bring the pace forward. So down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up. That's the kind of loop. 1, 2, 3, and down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down. Whoa. So I'm just trying to show you the pattern, and it's a nice pattern. Hopefully you were able to, if you came off it, get back on it. It's like the second beat, it's a boom, ba kind of thing. But if you make it a little faster, I just wanted to chat before we go fast. Sorry, yeah, boom, boom, tap, boom, tap, boom. There's a kind of a bounce to it. I'm just, I'd love to go up to that pace, but at the minute we're just going to hang on a minute. Oof. So just tell us how he is doing on that rhythm.
Yeah, I'm doing okay. I mean, it's very straightforward. I haven't got any kind of like emphasis in it. Like I'm doing it, but I'm not getting a lovely. It's very straightforward.
Cool.
You're putting more emphasis into some of the.
Yeah. But as long as you get the blueprints, then you can bring it somewhere.
Yeah.
Are the rest of you getting it?
I can do the same as what she's saying. Deirdre's saying, but I tried to just move my left hand and then I just lost it completely. So, yeah.
I hate that.
You have to
I saw you stop for a second, but then I were you able to get back on it?
Yeah, I was just trying to like mix it up and then I couldn't hold it really.
Cool. All right. So let me just so what I'd love to do is do it a bit faster and put a bit more bounce in it. But you know, there's no point in doing it if I'm not bringing you with me. So I'm going to try and put the emphasis into the first one of the down up, and then the second one of the down downs. You with me? So there, the boom, tap, boom, and then the last one. So boom, tap, tap, there's two after the two in the middle. There's two upstrokes, and then the last downbeat is a kind of a clipped beat where my left hand is against the skin. All right. Is that making sense? All right, we'll give it a go. So I'm going to take the pace up a little bit, but it's the same down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up. Okay. So if you get lost, shout, give out to the camera. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, and. How's it going?
It's really nice.
Yeah, when you're putting the emphasis on, it's a lot harder. It takes a lot more concentration. But it's gorgeous sound.
Yeah, the only reason I sound remotely like you is because I was going at half speed.
Ah, damn.
I'm trying to make it sound like yours. No, it's just, to be honest with you, it's just practice of trying to, because it's very choppy, changey. Like you have to
Yeah.
be really quick at those up.
Yeah,
I think it's just practice. It's just practice. I think I know what I'm doing, but it's just my hands not doing the thing I need to do. So it's practice.
Ronan, will you just go through the emphasis again? So the emphasis on the 1 and the 2 and the first of the double down.
Second of the double downs.
Oh, the second of the double down. Okay. And then what's happening after that? Where's the emphasis?
So the last beat, so it's a small enough loop. I gotta try and go a bit more sideways. Right, yeah. So the two low beats come. It's a weird place to push an emphasis beat. It's like a pre-one. So the first half is right? Two downs. So the second down is where I'm trying to get the sound out of. So after the two upstrokes, they're just kind of dressing filler upstrokes, right? To get me onto the next downstroke, and the next downstroke, I kind of keep my hand flat against the skin. I try to leave, if I'm doing it in 4, I leave the third one a bit unflat. So what I'm singing in my head is boom to boom, tack boom to boom, tack boom to that to boom to that to boom to boom, tack, something like that. Yeah, I'll do it for a short while, and then maybe I'd love to listen to you. I'll show you where I want to bring it. Something like yeah, just another gear up. But you see, when I do that, Deirdre, I'm playing really light. Like if I'm going fast, I always play light. And you've got a really light stick anyway. Because if you play hard and you go fast, you don't get any bounce. So if you're going fast, you have to play a little softer, of course, and then that gets easier. But once you have the blueprint, you can kind of go up and down the gears. Do you know what I mean? Like your muscle memory will hold you. All right, so we'll do it again for a while and see. And sometimes, and whoever has it, you can roll on the last two, those upstrokes. You know, when I have two ups, that's where you put in a roll, like a return roll or something, if you're on top of everything else. Dum to dum, tack a boom to boom. 1, 2, 3, and. Was that too fast?
I was just doing like every second one.
All right, that's a cool way of doing it, yeah, until they bind. All right. Ta-ta-pa-pa-ta-ta-pa-pa-ta. 1, 2, 3. How's that, Fiona? I saw you stopped there a bit, but you came back in.
Yeah, I just changed my stick because I wasn't sure what I couldn't keep up basically, so I tried a different stick, but it didn't really help.
Oh,
And then I tried to tap my foot at the same time, and then I just got confused.
yeah.
So
Oh,
I haven't gotten the doubles when you try and tap your foot. It's kind
Oh,
of
it's especially if you're doing it backwards. It's kind of tricky. And when you're tapping your foot, especially with rhythms that are odd, I find if you lift your foot and you actually hit it off the floor,
the whole leg, like.
yeah, like stomp it, heel and all. And for some reason, because you're kicking it in, it gets past the little traffic jam in the mind.
Because I was doing like the lifting
Yeah.
my toe on the beat, and then it was just like, oh.
Yeah, it can be fairly confusing, all right, trying to remember all of that. It really is. But, oh, that's nice, Ehab. Do you know? Come on, wait, let me see what's going on here. Lovely. That's great.
Lovely.
Cool. That's a very lovely rhythm.
Lovely.
That's a nice way of playing it.
I think you have one of these.
Yeah, where'd you get it?
Well, I give you the second one. You have exactly one like this.
Oh, flip.
Just find it.
When I hear things like that, Ehab, I think, okay, I'd have to clean the room again because I haven't seen that. I have the one I usually have, the kind of battered one.
This one you can like scale it like this.
Flip it. I'm not sure if I do. I must have it if you gave it to me.
Yeah.
I just can't remember where it is.
I also hold it inside because
yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
it has a flat side here, so it's
yeah,
easy to. And this part here is hollow.
Yeah.
So it makes it.
Yeah, I like I said, I clean my room, and I'd probably find more than just one stick, you know. But yeah, it's time to clean it all again. Now we're into the indoor world again. Flip it.
Ronan, you should have the cheap ones. Remember the cheap ones from China I got?
I remember. Yes.
But they weren't great. That part wasn't great. It's not. It's too sparse. Whereas Ehab's ones looks.
Ones are good. Ehab, you got these from like Tiger or something, was it?
Yeah.
They're great.
They're
Yeah.
like paintbrushes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Ehab, the blue one that he had, seems to be more spread out, whereas these are. There's not. Yeah, look at Ehab's. Look how wide it is at the top.
Yeah, it's a professional looking one.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Well, this is like it's called vinyl brush for
Yeah.
drum set, and usually they use it for the V drums so that it doesn't pierce
Yeah, it doesn't puncture the drum.
puncture drum. Yeah, so it's vinyl.
Cool. I'm looking forward to finding that, Ehab. Thank you for telling me. I forgot about that. Right, I'll find that in a Bodhran bag then. Excellent. Has anyone else got two brushes? Has everyone got two? No, just one?
I have to.
And do you know, Fiona, if you can, or if that shop is even open anymore, it's cool to have two brushes. Remember the thing we were doing at the start, and I was saying to get the roll on the inside with the sticks. Remember we were doing that. So maybe even have you got one of those sticks, something light like a brush, and put it on, and then play a brush on the outside, but play something. Yeah, that should work. Even and put that on the inside. Try and get the roll with that. So you know, try that for a while.
Roland, when I was looking for the brush and I was talking to Dave turned around and told me about these, okay?
Uh-huh.
And I bought them down in Camden Street, okay? There's two on a thing. I think they were €9 each, about 18 euros.
Nice.
But what I've been doing lately is if I'm actually doing the El Troubadour show, right? I can turn off my own mic here, and I'm actually, you're playing along there. I just play the brush along here like this, and it means that I'm actually playing along, but not interfering, you know what I mean?
That's the idea of the brush.
Yeah, so I just play along and don't interfere. And then when Malachi saw, when I bought this little 14-inch barrel, which is very handy, it just sits on my knee here. The screen is there, and I'm sitting here, and I can just sort of play here, no problem, not interfering with anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he has the old crucifix in the back of it, which I haven't taken out yet. You know what I mean? But I found the reason I come in tonight is just to see what it sounds like and do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I found the brush very handy. And just say we be on El Troubadour for about 2.5 hours. I can end up playing behind people, but them not hearing me for about an hour or so, where I haven't been playing at all. Now I'm actually playing. You know what I mean?
All the time.
So, and the other night I actually done a song, and I sang and played along with the brush.
It works.
And it sounded fairly good now. I had never done it before.
Yeah, it's perfect for it.
Because
cool,
you can play.
So just a normal reel, like what we did earlier. I'm going to go back to that beat. Remember the paradiddle we did earlier, right? Now, hopefully, they're not too confusing. And if it is, it's just in normal 4/4 time, right? But if we can use the brush, right? So we were doing down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up. That's our loop. And we were putting the emphasis on the second one of the two tops, all right? So if we put the brush, I'm explaining it like it's really complicated. Sometimes it's just two little movements and they can kind of work. The brush on the first one of the down downs and the second one, the end one. Do you know what I mean? Nod if you know what I mean. I'll play it slowly for a second. And we did the rhythm earlier, so. Sorry, let's go. Am I making sense? Can you see where I'm putting the brush?
Not for the second part. So the first one's on the second of the down, down.
Yes.
Where's the last one?
On the very last, or the last down.
Okay. Okay.
So have you got that, more or less? Yeah?
Yeah.
I think it's kind of easier with the brush, actually.
Oh, good, good. So I'm just going to bring the pace up a bit, all right? Don't be afraid of the pace, just play softer. I'm going to bring the pace up, and, you know, hopefully I can keep you with me. So what I'll bring it up gradually, okay? One, tap, tap, 1, 2, 3, and... So play us, but give me a chance just to listen then, instead of making all the noise. All right, Ehab, play us here. You play us. Let me hear you do it.
I'm not sure if I'm doing it right, but I'm doing something.
Do it again. Do it again. Yeah, cool. Cool. You can hear how it's meant to bounce, can't you?
Yeah.
It's nearly samba-like. Anyway. Deirdre, give us a listen to you.
I'll just curse first before I start. Jesus, right? And then you can hear it. Okay.
Yeah. You see, as soon as I can hear, when I tune into it, I hear why I like the beats, and which is kind of, but down.
But I'm not, I know I'm not, I know what I'm doing. On the double down, I know I'm keeping it for the two double downs. I can't isolate it to the second one yet.
But to me, I hear the riff, it's like, bom, 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 da, 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 bom, 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 ba, da, da, bom,
Yeah,
da, da,
but
bom, da, da, bom, ba, bom, you know.
Yeah, it's trying to get the second beat of the double down, the one that's hitting.
And in a way, that's just by lifting this off a little bit, isn't it? Right. Something like that.
Yeah.
Give us a listen, Fiona. Let us hear you.
I'm much slower.
Cool.
So sorry. Anyway, that's it.
Cool. Yeah, you've got it. You've got the pattern in there. Yeah. It's kind of, for me, I hear maybe it's like a trumpet pattern or something. You know. Cool. What are you going to play, Ehab?
I think it's no, it's I was trying to play it. I don't think I'm playing it correctly, but I'm playing something.
Ehab, will you play that and I play along with you? And everyone will hear it.
Which
only way I
one?
can play that as a viewer can play it. I can play it if I can hear it, but I can't play it without hearing it.
Cool, do it.
Well,
Okay.
Jeez, it's weird. Like your playing's cool, Tom. It's just weird because there's a slight delay in the sounds. They don't mix. It's like I don't know.
Yeah,
what
but I found that the problem I have, you could say to me real pokey, you could say anything. I wouldn't know what you're saying, but if you play it, I can play it. You understand me?
yeah.
And if
Of
I go to a
course.
session and somebody sings, I can play along. But
Oh,
don't
no
ask me to
doubt
do it on
about
my own.
it.
You understand me? It's,
I'm
maybe
just,
it's something I might have in the back of my mind. You know what I mean?
yes, you're flying. Yeah, you have it. I'm just saying that on this on Zoom, there's a kind of a delay.
It's a delay, yeah.
So when you listen to two things together, even when they're in sync, you're receiving one just slightly after the other one.
Yeah.
Was I sort of on the rhythm though? I was.
Yeah. But
Behind Rehab, yeah.
Yeah.
no,
so
you're
this-
bang on. Zoom this stuff.
Yeah. So this is the good thing about Jamulus. What Jamulus does, it take everybody's stuff, line it up on the same timing, send it back to you. So maybe you will hear yourself after, not exactly in the time, but lined up with everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
That's fascinating.
Yeah.
I'm definitely on for it.
Yeah. So you need to get used to listen to what you played, like
Yeah.
you know, and it's kind of like reverb in a way, like you know, it's a little bit of a reverb. If you get used to it, it's became okay. But at least it line up all the time slots together in the same.
All right,
time.
cool.
So, yeah.
Well, let's do that. I'll do some of Jamulus with you. We have tomorrow.
Yeah.
I was hoping maybe even next week. No, this week I ended up doing what I did.
Yeah.
But I was gonna try and record some stuff for the class as well.
Mhm.
There's a few things. I don't know. I said as much and didn't do it, but sure, maybe we can do it next week. I can start dodging checkpoints,
Yeah.
smuggling barons.
Yeah, that's good. Well, I'm looking forward to that, Eugene. As soon as we get started, I'll look forward to that. It's something different, you know. And funny enough, the people who were in last night in there, I know the lockdown has been cruel to everybody, you know, but Ehab has been in. But most of the people are enjoying the Altrubbers. We're having great crack doing it, you know what I mean? And they're saying that basically that it's the highlight of the week to come in Wednesday or Sunday where they're actually meeting and seeing people. And we go into this sort of Disney world where we actually feel we're somewhere else. We're not sitting around and looking at a screen, you know what I mean? But that's the way it goes, you know. You have to have a good imagination, though, you know, which I have, you know.
All right. I'm gonna have to wrap up for now. Thanks, lads.
Well done.
Look, there's monsters in the house here. His last words were,
I'll leave you, no teacher.
I surrender. I completely surrender.
Thanks, Roden. See you.
Okay.
Thanks, Ehab. You, Tom.
See you, boy.
All right.
You stay on for a minute.
Sure. Yeah.
Let me see, how do I log
See you,
out?
Roden.
Slot. See if you
No, here to see you, boy.
Bye.
Yeah, the